I don't like the curse. I really do not like the curse. It's just not one. It's just not one of my things that I do. But because of this situation right now, I always wanted to say this, and I've never said it before. I'm going to say it right now, so this might be the only time you really hear me curse. After the announcement of Sony yesterday, shit just got real. I always wanted to say that. But dude, this is I really did not want to talk about the PSN situation again, because I just wanted to do my one vid and just get away from the whole thing. I just don't want to talk about it no more. But it's like kind of hard not to, because all this new stuff that's going on, it's like, how can you not talk about it? And this is gonna be a reply to Breezy, because I was watching his vid, and basically his vid was talking about the future of gaming, the state of gaming, and the whole PSN situation right now. And I'm posting a comment, and when I look at the comment, it's like an essay, and I'm like, I might as well just do my own video. So I guess this is going to be a reply to him. So basically, all my PSN brothers and sisters out there, you need to pay attention to this. Like, seriously, really. So PSN has been down for a week now. At first it was just, you know, it's just going to be down for a day or two. Now it might be a week. It might be a week or two. Who knows? Because it's been down for a week now. And, you know, so many people are getting mad because they can't play online. I'm getting those messages like, dude, gamer, I do not know what to do. I am bored out of my mind. And I'm like, dude, I understand where you're coming from. But, my brother and sister, go outside. Like, I cannot stress that enough. And then some people be like, but it's raining. Then I don't know. But after what Sony announced yesterday, this has turned into something that's so much more than playing games. So basically, if you don't know what happened yesterday, I'm gonna say what happened yesterday. Of course, in my version, because you know my version is going to be totally different from Sony's. No, I'm just joking. But so basically, PSN has been down for a week. No one knew the exact reason why. Like, there were a whole bunch of rumors of why PSN was down, but no one knew the exact reason until Sony announced what is going on yesterday. So basically, Sony just gave it to everyone yesterday. They finally told everyone of why PSN has been down for a week now. And as soon as I clicked on the link and I saw the length of the post that the guy from Sony posted, I was like, we are in trouble. Because before that post, everything that they posted was like, what, 2 to 3 sentences? As soon as I saw this, I'm like, they're giving it to us all. So I click on the link and it's like this essay of like information. I'm like, okay, so this is really what's going on. And basically, to sum up what they said, they basically said this. Okay, all the information you've ever gave us, like, I know it sounds bad, but wait, it's going to get worse. All the information you've ever gave us, you know, your email address, your birthday, your home address, your credit card information, yeah, all that stuff is gone. And I'm like, wow. Like, so basically, whoever hacked PSN, they hacked over 75 million people. And basically, if you've ever entered your credit card information and all your personal information, that guy has it. And dude, like, this situation is becoming crazy now. And I know if you're a kid, you might not fully understand what's going on. So let me try to explain it to the Call of Duty players. I'm joking, but so basically, if you've ever went to your mom or dad and been like, "Mommy, Daddy, can I, you know, just borrow your credit card so I can buy something from the PSN?" And then there was like, "Oh, of course, Billy." So you took their credit card and then you entered it into it and stuff. Basically, what you need to do right now is go to your mom or dad and be like, "Yeah, you remember when you gave me your credit card information?" I know the look on your dad or mom's face at that point will be like, But you just have to say it. I mean, you have to say it now. It's like, remember when you gave me your credit card and, you know, I bought something from PSN, and then they're like, yeah. You might be in trouble. they basically, like, it's become that situation. So yeah, man, they got everything. Your birthday, email address, your home address, if you ever enter your credit card information, your passwords, everything. And you know, after I read that, I'm like, wow, like, it's so much worse than what I thought it was. But so basically, I highly encourage you guys, if your PSN password is the same as it is on other websites, I highly encourage you to change it. And Sony also said that themselves. So if you have the same password as your PSN password on any other sites, I highly encourage you to change it. Because they have everything. Like, you might get a knock on the door, and then you might open it, and you'd be like, "Who are you?" And they're just going to say, "I'm the person who hacked you." but really, like, that. I mean that can happen. But so that's why PSN is down. It's basically a massive hack, and a lot of people are so disgusted with Sony. Like, the comments I'm reading is like, "I will never buy another Sony product," or I will never give Sony my information again. And that's understandable, because for something like this to happen, yes, Sony did make a mistake. You know, some people are trying to defend Sony to no end. Like, they're saying Sony did nothing wrong. It's just the hackers. They are saying Sony did nothing wrong. It's the hackers. That's like saying if you put all your money in a bank and the bank got robbed. That's like saying it's not the bank's fault, it's the robber's fault. Like, when you put your personal information into somewhere, you expect them to have the highest possible security to make sure of situations like this not happening. Now, yes, it's not all Sony's fault, but make no mistake about it, they did make a huge mistake with this, because now they're trying to beef up their security. And Xbox is doing it too, because I just read a post this morning on Xbox that now Modern Warfare 2 on Xbox is hacked. Like, if you're playing Modern Warfare 2, you might get a message from someone you've never seen before, and basically they said it's safe to not play Modern Warfare 2 on Xbox for right now. Like, everything is getting hacked. It's not just PS3. And a lot of people are saying this gen is like the worst gen ever with all this hack stuff going on. This gen did not really bring hacking situation. Really, I remember hacking coming up in last gen with the PS2 and Xbox and stuff. That's when I remember hacking going on, because that's when I never heard about modding your console before then. Now people had modded Xboxes. They had fake accounts and everything. So this new hacking thing that's going on right now is just not for this gen. It was in last gen. But you know, basically the state of gaming right now is great, man. I mean, some people are saying this is the worst one yet. I mean, yeah, you can make that argument, but I don't know. You have to look at it before this stuff started happening. Before this happened, PS3 looked like it was about to take over this gen, because like they have so many great games coming out, and Xbox does too. I'm not sure about Wii, but basically you can't even talk about the Wii no more, because they're already about to release the Wii 2. But all this stuff is going on, and I just totally lost my train of thought. What was I about to say? My brain just said shut off. I think someone is hacking my brain. But yeah, this situation is nothing new. This was happening in last gen and stuff. And before all this happened, PS3, it looked like it was about to take over this year. I mean, Mortal Kombat just released, SOCOM 4 just released, Portal 2 just released, and it's like the day after that happened, this whole thing just started to take place, and then now people are saying it's the worst gen ever. You know, that's for you to say, but you know, this hacking thing that's going on, like I said before, it's not just in this gen. People were doing this last gen on PS2 because I remember I would come in contact in some games and like the game would be totally broken. Like I remember on Xbox One, I entered a Halo 2 game and like people were flying around and stuff. Like that is some sort of a form of a hack. So this new hacking thing, this all came about last gen. I don't think it was in the first gen. Well, not the first gen, but with the PS1 and the N64. I'm not sure if you could hack the N64 and PS1 because I don't know. Basically, this whole thing came about once online became something into once online was introduced to gaming. Before online gaming, none of this stuff was really happening. That's why I think the systems like PS1 and GameCube even and N64, the stuff like this never happened because online was never introduced. But once you take it to the internet, all this stuff is possible of happening. So that's really what it is. Is this the worst gen ever? I'd say this is the most expensive gen ever. You can argue everything right now. We are in a recession right now, and yet games cost $65. Like, do you guys remember the days when games used to cost what, $40 or something like that? Games cost $65 now, and sometimes I even say while I'm buying the game, is it worth it? Is it worth it, my brother? Are you really about to spend $65 on this game? This gen has become way more expensive, but yet this gen has become way more advanced with technology and stuff. Like now you got things like Blu-ray and buying and going to the store on your system and buying games. All this stuff that they're giving to us now is almost like a luxury, but I think that it's becoming more expensive because, simply put, the things they are doing to consoles now are so much more advanced in technology. God, I feel smart right now, by the way I'm talking. But so that's really how the state of gaming is right now. It's very expensive, but yet I think the way the technology is right now, it gives these developers opportunities to do with games that they could never do before. Because imagine playing Uncharted on PS2 or PS1. It would not work because, simply put, the technology in that system was not good enough. So, yes, I think every generation has had its flaws. I know some people might disagree and say, last gen had no flaws, or the gen before that had no flaws. That's for you to argue, and well, that's your opinion. Me personally, I think every single gen had its flaws. It's tough to say that PS1 had flaws because it did seem like a perfect system, but you also have to think back in the PS1 days, you were a kid. All you wanted to do was play games and nothing else mattered. But yeah, man, that's how the state of gaming is right now. Very expensive, all this new technology and stuff coming out. And for the future of gaming, who knows, man? You really can't say that right now because Wii 2 is about to come out, in 2012? And I heard that PS4 and Xbox 720 is not supposed to release until 2014. And I also heard that PS4 is going to be the last system that PlayStation makes. They're just going, like, PS4 is supposed to be rumored, but it's supposed to be like so advanced in technology that they don't have to make no other system again. You're just going to play on that. But who knows how the future of gaming is going to be. That's like saying how is the future of the world is going to be. Some people are saying we're all going to die in 2012. We're all going to die in 2012. Like, they even made movies about 2012. That is a whole different. I can do another video on that. But who knows, man? Everything is changing. Everything is evolving. Sometimes it's for the better. Sometimes it's for the worse. Who knows? Only time will tell us. But that's my whole thoughts about this whole PSN situation and the future of gaming and state of gaming. all that stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And kids, like, really do this. Like, if your mom or dad ever gave you the credit card information, you need to go up to them and be like, you're in trouble. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Try to do your research if you want to know more about the situation right now. And basically, this can happen to any company. It can happen to Xbox. It can happen to Wii. You know, Sony is getting so much criticism right now because it happened to them. But make no mistake about it, someone right now is trying to hack the Wii, and you know, it might sound funny, but it's possible. So you know, just gotta be aware of stuff now. Everything is changing. So that's my thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as always, I greatly appreciate it if you rate the video. It doesn't have to be a thumbs up, my brother. It could be a thumbs down. But what I do ask is that you just rate the video, my brothers and sisters. Until then, I'll catch you on my next video, alright? Peace.